So the High Streets Task Force is an alliance of placemaking experts that provide advice, guidance and support to towns across the whole of England. It's about being able to boost capacity and be able to try and provide local authorities, communities, residents with the tools that they need in order to be able to help transform and shape their high streets for the future.
We're here in Newquay because Newquay were drawing on our resources, our frameworks and our guidance, using the tools and online materials that we set up as part of the task force. And what we found in Newquay, and it's very encouraging to see, is a whole group of stakeholders, from not just locally but at county level, who want to work together. They all share the same vision. They want to make Newquay a better place, and it's great to see that collaboration.
Newquay's development as a place has been very much driven by its extraordinary natural assets and its really very unique topography. It's a peninsula that has a number of beaches in a small radius, but all with different orientations. And so Newquay's development from being a small harbour was really the idea of developers and entrepreneurs who saw that the natural topography was a perfect place for a resort that people would want to come to.
The thing I love about Newquay is it's still a real community, and you can feel that. There's a lot of family-run businesses in the town centre even, although we do have multinationals around us. There's definitely a real local vibe about the place, and yeah, it's just a great positive place to live.
Well, we've got a number of long-term challenges. Everyone's just always assumed we'll always get the visitors. We've taken for granted the fact that, we are the premier holiday resort in Cornwall, and we haven't really moved along as we maybe should have done as a town. Like many other towns around the country, and certainly in Cornwall, we've got housing challenges, and we don't have enough housing for many of the workforce who work in the hospitality trade within the town, which is our main employer. And we've got a town which is historic and built over a number of hundreds of years, but has not quite moved with the times, so we probably don't have the public transport links that we need. And we've got a town that's on many different levels physically. So we've got to work out how we can link those together and make Newquay one resort rather than lots of little bits of separation that we see at the moment.
So the town team has been set up to make sure that Newquay's community now capitalises on its unique natural assets, on what it's achieved over the last 10, 20 years in terms of initiatives, and really build on the opportunities that now present itself as people are more tuned into healthy lifestyle, more tuned into preserving the environment, more tuned into work-life balance and all the opportunities that suddenly a town like Newquay becomes highly attractive, not only to holidaymakers, but for people relocating, people working, particularly for families. And with that increase in interest, it becomes an increase in use, and we need to make sure that the town evolves and matures and has the facilities that's necessary to make it an even better place in the future.
So in Newquay, we met up with a wide range of stakeholders. We had good representation. We had local businesses and property owners. We had local authority, local council people, people from the county council, who all form part of the town team. And it's great to see that all those sectors coming together. And it's a real achievement to do that. And the aim of our session in Newquay was about getting the partners to talk to each other. Some of those people had not been in the room before. So we've kick-started that process.
So when we came to setting up the town team in December, and the applications went out, I was really excited that the High Street Task Force could be such a good resource. We went through all the frameworks and webinars, and we've done some of the perception activities, we've done some of the diagnostics. And I suppose the missing point, which Steve has helped us with today, is how do we apply that into what we're going forward. found it really useful because I think it really made us rethink our approach, because we have been focused on the restructuring and the spatial planning, and it's highlighted again today how important the messaging around rebranding and reinventing is. So yeah, I think it will make us go and review our brief before we actually put it out to tender.
Most of our meetings have been virtual. This is one of the first few opportunities some of us have been in a room together, and having that sort of critique, hearing some of the outcomes of the desktop research, that will help us now sort of move forward as that partnership to sort of prepare ourselves to make the most use of the vitality funding that's coming our way.
Now, there are a lot of places out there who face the same issues and challenges that we found in Newquay, and perhaps don't know where to start. And that's what we're here for, is to help you prioritise what needs to be done and make use of the little resources places have, but to maximise the capacity to do stuff. So we can be that critical friend, we can help in hand, we can guide you to those resources, so you can go back to your town and start making some decisions and take action